Pilgrims set ground at Plymouth Rock on December 11th, 1620. Their first winter was devastating. At the beginning of the following fall, they had lost 46 of the original 102 who sailed in the Mayflower, but the harvest of 1621 was a bountiful one, and the remaining colonists decided to celebrate with a feast including 91 Indians who had helped the Pilgrims survive their first year. It is believed that the Pilgrims would have not made it through the year without the help of the natives. The feast was more of a traditional English harvest festival than a true Thanksgiving observance. It lasted 3 days. This Thanksgiving feast was not repeated the following year, but in 1623, during a severe drought, the Pilgrims gathered in prayer service praying for rain. When a long, steady rain followed the very next day, Governor Bradford proclaimed another day of Thanksgiving, again inviting their Indian friends. It wasn't until June of 1676 that another day of Thanksgiving was proclaimed. On June 20th, 1676, the Governing Council of Charlestown, Massachusetts held a meeting to determine how best to express thanks for the good fortune that they had seen in their community. By unanimous vote, they instructed Edward Rawson, the clerk, to proclaim June 29th as a day of Thanksgiving. It is notable that this Thanksgiving celebration probably did not include the Indians, as the celebration was meant partially to be in recognition of the colonists' recent victory over the heathen natives. October of 1777 marked the first time that all 13 colonies joined in a Thanksgiving celebration, also commemorated by the patriotic victory over the British at Saratoga, but it was a one-time affair. George Washington proclaimed a National Day of Thanksgiving in 1789. Although some were opposed to it, there was discord among the colonies, many feeling the hardships of a few pilgrims did not warrant the national holiday, and later, President Thomas Jefferson scoffed at the idea of having a National Day of Thanksgiving. It was Sarah Josephia Hale, a magazine editor, whose efforts eventually led to what we recognize as Thanksgiving. Hale wrote many editorials campaigning her cause for her Boston Ladies magazine. Finally, after a 40-year campaign of writing editorials and letters to governors and presidents, Hale's obsession became a reality when in 1863, President Lincoln proclaimed the last Thursday in November as a National Day of Thanksgiving.